Overwhelmed with all this support, it just keeps coming and coming.
That's relentless, isn't it? It's every day, every week almost, but it's it's really good. I mean, the main thing is I've got my mates here, a lot of people who I've spent a long time with over the years racing cars, and we're here at the races at Sandown, but not quite the same races we were expected with the horse racing. But JB, Lucy, Wade, who from Sandown here, put a lot of effort to make this happen, and to give me this extra support. It's been amazing.
But look, it's been a huge year. JR's stuff going on. You're winning races, Bugs on the podium, cars exploding. It's something straight out of the movies.
Yep. Oh, it is. I mean, as far as drama and excitement at BJR, we've had pretty much everything, and a hell of a lot of emotions thrown in. With JR not being there and enjoying the results that we're getting at the moment. He came in for one race at the Grand Prix and showed us how to do it. And we're getting some good results at the moment. Carl's having explosions, and we're getting a couple of race wins. So it has been a hell of a year at BJR.
Have you been surprised by the outpouring of support that JR's received?
No, not surprised at all. I mean, he's a great guy. He's got friends all throughout the paddock. I wouldn't imagine he'd ever have an enemy. So when someone needs help in V8 Supercars, it's obvious that the whole paddock will get behind them.
Up and down pit lane, teams throughout the year can get quite bickery towards each other and complain, but at times like these, when there really is a special need for everyone to come together, they really do, and I think that's really impressive. Like the function today that everyone's worked hard on from BJR is very impressive, and the websites that have been up and running is fantastic, and not only from a personal point of view but from a team point of view, we've all done our very best to support it and come along to something a little bit different like today, so it's been very good to see.
In the industry that we're in, we've all been doing the same thing for a long time. 15 years banging doors and racing against each other, and it's so intense, and you get into that groove of doing what you do and being who you are. You kind of forget a little bit about the most important parts of life, and certainly Jason's been a huge inspiration over the last few months with his situation, and the way that he's been has been a huge wake-up call to all of us. Like to bring everybody together here today on a different level to what we normally are at the track to help out a mate. It's a pretty special thing to see the support that's going on at the moment, and really the way that Jason's handled himself is a huge inspiration to all of us.
We've had all the news coming out of our garage, for good or bad, and it's been a very busy year for me, that's for sure, because I do the media for the team as well. But I know that emotional roller coaster is a bit of a cliche, but it's been an emotional roller coaster at Brad Jones Racing, but they're such a good bunch of people that that really pulled together, and it's a good atmosphere there despite all the bad stuff.
Just give us an update on your condition at the moment. How's things going?
So I've been off treatment for some time. I'm about to try a new drug trial. The last one hasn't been that successful. We know a bit more tomorrow, on Friday and Monday. I'll go have some more scans, so I'll see how we've been going. But it's not looking that good. After I got knocked off the previous trial, I had massive growth in my lungs and stuff. So things aren't shaping up anywhere near I'd like them. The ironic thing, I feel so good and I look so good. Everybody's surprised on how well I look. And yet these tumours are still growing flat out inside me. So hopefully, the next 4 weeks I'll have a bit of an understanding if this new drug trial works. If that doesn't work, then I'll be back to chemo.
I've got no idea what to say to all that. It's just devastating. I don't know, how do you feel personally dealing with that? Not only dealing with yourself, but also dealing with all these people who want to give you all this support.
It's almost frustrating because, people give me the support to get better, and I'm just really finding it hard to find the right drug or medication, or I've tried changing diets to an alkaline diet, and trying going down some alternate treatments as well, not just staying traditional, I guess, to see what options there are out for me. And at the moment through this whole cancer process, I haven't managed to get any good news. It's all been bad news, and but the last scan was horrific news. How bad it was, to be honest. So it's taken the energy from Friday's win at Winton, for me to sort of regroup, I guess, and feel quite confident. I'm off all painkillers now. I'm really feeling really good, and now hopefully that's a good sign.
It's awesome to see so many motor racing people supporting him, but I think we know the motor racing community have been behind JR, but just also general populist punters, if you like, out here at Sandown that are contributing. It really is great. And then there's another dinner in a couple of weeks on a Friday night that Lisa Edwards has put together. So, to everyone at the VRC, or Melbourne Racing Club rather, well done.
So you guys share the same last name. You've also shared a bit of paint over time as well.
Yeah, we have, funnily enough. Jace he's a torrid competitor, but for some reason the surnames seem to be attracted to one another on the track.
Everyone loves JR, so although everyone's had a rub on the track or whatever, really deep down everyone likes JR and have known him for a long time, and he's part of the V8 family, and I suppose whatever we can offer him and help him is a good thing. So that's why we're here today.
It's very hard to grasp all of that at one time. I mean, for me, there's obviously one very overriding thing, which is very hard to reconcile in your mind. First, you start out hating and you think this is just unfair, it's not right. Then you think, well, the bloke's in 34 years or something, he's come a long way, he's achieved a lot. And if you look around at the support, the level of friends and the level of support and respect is massive. Most people don't achieve that in a lifetime, so although he's struggling right now, everybody would agree the example is just unbelievable.
It's taken a lot of people to organise this, and Wade from Sandown, who's raced the racetrack. Obviously, I know him through the motor racing side, but he's come from the horse racing side. He's organised today. John Bauer, he's been, he was one of the masterminds behind this. Lucy Peacock, who does our PR, and Bridie's girl, have really made all this come together. And I tell you, one of the really nice gestures too was Telstra, who put in the Sienna and Olivia Cup. They called it after my two girls' names. So, they got no recognition out of that, and I really thank you, Telstra. I've always been I've been an ambassador of Telstra, and I've always been I've really enjoyed the company, and they've really got behind me through my sickness and really supported me very strongly. So, but first of all, I really got to thank everybody who's here, who's taken the day off to come and join it with me and have some fun here at Sandown.